Spring is here. Animals are out. Animals are invading Candy is Dandy Studios.
So many animals.
Yeah.
Too many animals.
Rats, roaches,
Dogs.
generic vermin. There's a dog.
There's
Ringo
a
the
dog.
dog is here. He came because of the rats, which he loves. As you can tell by the size of his stomach, he loves eating rats.
There won't be any body shaming in here unless it's about you.
But it's springtime.
It's-
Everyone's showing their
let me.
bodies. Come on, let me.
Come on.
Greg, I gave up body shaming for Lent, and now Lent is over. It started on Fat Tuesday.
Wow, this Tuesday sure is it's going through something, huh?
More
Wow.
like corpulent Tuesday. You call this Fat Tuesday? More like obese Tuesday.
The British got it right when they call it Tuesday, huh?
So this is Candy is Dandy, the candy review podcast of the spring.
Ooh.
I am Daniel Zaffron, and I'm looking good in my spring kini.
I'm a spring chicken Beto Sistos.
Yeah, you look good in that egg.
Yeah.
You're wearing you're like a toga pea. You're wearing half an egg, and it is so hot.
Where'd he get that egg?
Nice diaper rash.
I am Greg, spring to life Gonzalez.
Oh.
Awake, even though it's a weekend.
I
I
know.
don't need to be awake at all, but I was told that we're going to go hunting today.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
going
You guys have your license?
hunting.
I have my license.
I never hunt with a license. And I only go after the rarest animals. Man.
The most endangered.
Yeah.
I treat the endangered list like a menu. We'll have a little bit of this one and a little bit of this one.
Oh, have you had Bengal tiger before? Me, I prefer Sumatran tiger. But this is the Candy Review podcast where each episode we pick a different candy. We give
Preach
some
it.
candy news. We
Let 'em know.
Amen.
Church.
We church. We give the history of the candy. We taste the candy. We play a candy game. I am healed.
I'm
Yeah.
resurrected. I'm healed.
Oh yeah, Easter
Easter.
Yeah.
happened
Easter.
already, so we're not talking about that.
We
anymore.
have all risen.
we have all risen.
He came back to life and it was news for like 2 days and we're kind of just back to where we were before.
Yeah. Oh, he's here.
Oh, cool. What'd you bring us?
Going, gone. Yeah, what'd you bring us? What'd you get me for spring? So, of course, we start every show with a top of the show. Short circuiting. No, my spring wiring. The rats are chewing through. Ringo, eat them. You're full.
You can't fit any more in.
That's not like you, Ringo. Okay, so, we've been doing this show for 14 years already.
Feels like it.
Man, yeah.
We haven't added a new segment to the show in a long time. And
Do we want to?
I don't think these episodes are long enough.
Well, we need a new desk piece.
Yeah, we got a refillable. We need a new refillable segment. So I want to introduce a new permanent, because we too often we overlook the packaging of a candy.
I close my eyes. I just
do.
wolf
You eat it.
something down.
Package and all.
Package and all.
Price tag still on it. What are you, my cat? So we too often will be like halfway through eating the actual candy and be like, wait, what is it? What's on the packaging? And it's like ripped up because we tear it open with our pointy little teeth.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make it an official segment where we give time to look at the wrapper. Which, have you ever noticed how that sounds like rapper? Before I was just
walked right into that one.
sneaking in. I just want to talk about that again.
I paid attention for this.
The new segment.
Yeah.
Rapper sounds like rapper.
Every single week, 2 times a month, I want to point out.
The beginning of his hip hop career is just like rhymes and homonyms.
I'm testing the waters.
Yeah. How is this going to go over?
I wanted to, before we rip it open, take a little bit of time to just look at the wrapper. So I came up with 2 possible names. I want to decide which one we all think is best for what this segment is called.
Okay. All right.
So we're looking at the wrapper. So it's either going to be called Grab It. Well, okay, so there's 2 options in each option. So
All right.
Is there a 2A,
we're going to choose which of these. This is too confusing. So this is one name, and I'll say when the name is over. It's either called Grab It or Nah Spit. That's one option.
Okay.
Grab it or nah spit.
Is this like
I am rapping right
yeah.
Grab it on nuts. Spit. Rapper, son.
now. Orange.
Hot or not?
It's a hot or not. Yeah,
type
it's
of
a
situation.
yes.
Are we with it? We are.
We are nith it.
Nith it. Yeah.
So either grab it or nah spit. See
Nah,
maybe that one's
spit.
too hard to say. Or impulse or thin pulse.
Oh.
Okay. All
So
right.
those are the two options. Which one do you want to call it? Because those are the only two options.
I like to phone a friend.
Yeah, I like to. I would like to go back to the think tank.
The rats chewed through the cables, so you can't. And then Ringo chewed through the rats. What do you think?
I'm gonna vote. What was the second one?
Impulse or
Impulse.
thin pulse?
I'm gonna go with that one. I like that one better. It at least is easier to say.
Yeah,
It is.
The other one
You're right.
is hard
Saying
to
it
say.
out loud,
Yeah.
the first one is very bad.
Yeah.
On paper,
There we go.
it sounded perfect. What do
On
you think? Because we
paper.
don't have to decide. We could put it to a vote to the people later on.
We might have to. I'm kind of with you.
I'm
impulse or thin pulse.
Trying to say spit the right way to make it sound like grab it is going to be
It's work.
a weekly chore.
Yeah, it's work.
So maybe we should just go with impulse or thin pulse.
Are you taking suggestions?
Yeah, I was gonna say, but like this is just a holding name.
Why would we mess with perfection?
We have to like turn something into a patent company, right? But we can like change it later.
So when Leonardo da Vinci unveiled the Mona Lisa, were they like, so this is a placeholder for the painting you're going to make?
She's like a France 10, but an Italy 8.
Do you mind if I throw soup all over this until we get a better
It's about
Mona
the
Lisa?
environment or something. I don't know. Rapper's delight or rapper's delight.
Oh, I like that.
No,
I like
That's
that.
okay.
Why not just
this
Rapper's
wasn't-
Delight, but with a W, since rappers sound like rappers.
Yeah,
Okay, so but then what's the opposite of rapper's delight?
not rapper's delight.
The rapping granny.
Rapper's Delight or We Fight.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Again, Leonardo da Vinci is here.
Rapper's Delight or It Ain't Right.
Oh,
Okay,
but
so, all right.
Leonardo da Vinci's ear is. What's this?
Van Gogh's ear that he cut off is perked up.
His separated ear in a box is like, what's this?
What's that rustling in the trash can? Van Gogh's ear is perking. My ear is burning because I cut it off. So how about we put that to a vote? So either impulse or thin pulse or rapper's delight. What was it? Rapper's delight or
Rapper's
and we
Delight.
fight.
Or we
fight.
fight, or It Ain't Right.
Yeah, or that's good too.
or Poet's Fright. Rapper's Delight. Poet's Fright.
I think we should stick with rapper's delight or it ain't right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
either impulse or thin pulse or rapper's delight or it ain't right. So that's what we'll
Okay.
put to a vote.
Rapper's Delight.
No,
or
no,
It
no,
Ain't
no,
Right.
no, 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 no. Not amongst this tainted voting pool.
Tainted.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
What? Because I've been putting soup into all the poll boxes.
Yeah.
The election poll
You
boxes.
just want to stop climate change. Okay, so we'll ask the people. Let me write that down because it's
Yeah.
hard to. Okay, so rapper's delight or
It Ain't Right.
Or it ain't right. That's good. Good teamwork.
yeah. I mean, it's no impulse or thin pulse. So we're sure about NASP.
You want to know my reaction to that?
Thin pulse.
Thin pulse.
Okay, so now let's move on to the next segment, which is Candy News.
I wish there was a sound that can go with some sort of news.
I think it's
Boop, 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 boop.
extra, extra. Hear all about it.
Let's get 10% more shrill on that.
Extra, extra, extra. Read all about it.
Or rapper's delight. Wait, something's happening.
Speaking of shrill.
Oh my God.
That's right. You pathetic podcasters, I have returned.
It's springtime, so it must be.
The Skidler.
Yeah, that's it. Wait, the Skidler or
Yeah.
rapper's diddler?
Not Spidler?
Oh, there it is. The ruler of red dye number 3, the manipulator of munchies, the king of candy chaos. 'Tis I, the Skidler.
Oh, good. It's confirmed. My eyes are
Can
bad.
I give you a new moniker you can go
Yeah.
by? The Crown Prince of Peeps.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
I'll use that next time I steal your news.
Or We'll put it to a vote.
Yeah, we are brainstorming this.
Do you like democracy? Democracy is what he likes.
Prepare to taste the full spectrum of the painbow.
Oh no, painbow! How do I know that?
I thought he said pain mo. I'm not pain mo anything.
I do have a little speech impediment. I'm sorry.
And you made fun of it. No wonder.
I can't believe I pointed it
That's
out.
his villain origin story.
How many super villains?
That's why I'm evil.
Wait, were you that guy I used to give swirlies to back in middle school?
Totally not the guy.
I don't know. That underwear looks pretty familiar.
I've paddled in on my haichu canoe to implement my most contemptuous crime since developing candy dots.
Wait, dots or buttons?
Oh, shit.
Oh boy.
Both.
One was a mistake of the other.
That's right. You eat that paper, you eat it and you like it.
I was okay with it.
And yes, I've stolen your candy news yet again.
I gotta start locking it like the nuclear plans. I
Yeah,
gotta,
handcuffed to your
handcuff
wrist
it
in a
to my wrist.
briefcase.
Yeah.
He'll get to it. Skidler will get. Don't he can hear me right now, but I think he's
Skittle
gonna-
me this,
Okay, I
you
like
sugary
this.
saps.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
What kind of bean doesn't grow in a garden?
What kind of bean doesn't grow in a garden? Obviously, it's Mr. Bean.
Boston baked bean.
Oh, that's a pretty good answer. I think I know this one. Is it a jelly bean? Oh, damn you puny podcasting pubes.
Wait a minute. So Mr. Bean does grow in a garden?
That's his secret. That's where he gets his powers.
The powers of stupid?
Fine, have your poorly written news pun back.
Oh.
But you better believe it. I'll have my revenge once again. Hi, Chew Canoe. Away. Oh, that's a big wave. Ah.
Canoe so fast.
He's canoe surfing. He just invented a new sport. Now he's really cool.
Wow.
The kids in the 90s want to be him.
Really nice board shorts.
Nice diaper rash, by the way, Skidler.
Thank you.
Is that, wait a minute, what's that? It's the sound of him scratching his diaper rash. Wait, I feel like he just mentally swirlied me by putting down my news titles.
I mean, he's got to get some revenge, right?
Yeah.
but now
This really is all your fault.
I feel super villainy
Oh,
taking over me. It's his eye. The Scootler. No relation. I'll workshop it.
Or
There will be more. Stay tuned. But while I become a supervillain over the next few weeks,
supervillain is Brainstorm.
that's my supervillain name, Brainstorm.
You kill all productivity. Like, should we have to stop and think about this 3 hours?
My superpowers is decided by committee.
the superpower of or. It's the or, man.
Well, that's all the options we have.
I'll be back. Or we'll never speak of this again. So, of course, they all have great names. All the candy news I
They're
have.
flawless every time.
Don't listen to him, dude. He's a supervillain.
Yeah.
come
Everybody here loves them,
on. Yeah, of course.
right? Or so this one's called Faster Than a Speeding Bazooka.
Oh, I love it.
Or but tied into the supervillains.
Yeah.
Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a marketing crossover.
Oh, what's gonna be Look Bar and Superman? That's what's been crossing over?
Look.
Yeah, look.
Just look. That's right. All your favorite superheroes from the DC universe, which is everyone's favorite universe,
Of course.
are going to be making appearances in special Bazooka Joe comics.
What?
No way.
Known as the Bazooka-verse.
That's crazy.
Bazooka-verse.
The first of these digital exclusive comics, it's eGum. You can, it's Bytecoin. What were you going to say?
Go ahead. Finish the story. I'm sorry.
It was too good.
I have too many
Too good.
questions
It was
right
too
now. Yeah.
So you can read these on their website or Instagram accounts. They started on International Women's Day featuring Wonder Woman,
Hell yeah.
where she seems to be making him scrape gum off of her invisible plane, which sounds objectively funny. And by the time this comes out, the Batman one should be out, where I assume he'll secure a life sentence in Arkham for Mort.
Bazooka Joe's parents are going to get gunned down in an alley. He's going to spend the rest of his
That's
life
how
being a
he became
werewolf.
Bazooka Joe. Hands up! I've got a bazooka. So the coming months will also feature Superman, Aquaman, The Flash, and Green Lantern.
Finally, Green
Wow.
Lantern and something.
And finally, Green Lantern and a Bazooka Joe comic. But this is just one of several franchises that they have mysteriously planned coming to the Bazooka verse. So it's not just going to be DC. It might be Marvel. It might be
okay.
Harry Potter. I don't know. It might be.
I love Harry Potter comics.
It might be our favorite. Yeah, that's true. It's probably a comic book universe. It might be our favorite comic book universe, Tales from the Crypt, but which would fit in pretty nicely.
pretty
actually.
nice, yeah. Bazooka Joe goes to the haunted house on his block, and the crypt keeper's there.
Who can make a worse joke? But here's the really exciting thing. They're holding a contest to get yourself drawn into a Bazooka Joe comic.
Wow.
Kevin Smith's going to draw
I
me.
beg all of you listening to nominate us to be drawn into
Yes,
a Bazooka
please.
Joe comic and just have us watching in the background of every panel and then not laughing at the end of it. Imagine if we ended up in a Bazooka Joe.
That'd
It
be
would
crazy.
be my best credit to date.
That would be on my tombstone.
It would be a long rectangular tombstone that's a comic strip.
Yeah, no. We'd have
Comes out with gum.
We'd have to be married to the ground next to each other, and it's 3 panels.
Oh,
and you
yeah.
won't, who's going to die last? You won't find out.
Did you see the Wonder Woman one? Have you seen it?
I just saw a few panels where I think she's like, I gave him a ride, and now look at what he had. Look at what I had to, what he has to do.
Are they drawn like in the Bubblegum Joe or Bazooka Joe style?
You know it's Wonder Woman, but she has her turtleneck pulled up over her.
Or is it like Peanuts where you don't see the head?
No. It is
Oh, okay.
full. You get full body Wonder Woman in this one. Wonder Woman shows it all in this
Yeah.
Bazooka Joe comic.
I'll be there.
Yeah. You just sold, for the first time in 30 years, you just sold a Bazooka Joe to somebody.
But for the Batman one, it's going to be full Batman soup.
Yeah. I'll be there. You know what sounds good right now? On a rainy day, you know what sounds good? Yeah.
Let me finish. No crotch, but yeah,
No crotch.
Batman soup is funnier.
That's
than
how we
what
got COVID, right?
That's the Bazooka COVID verse. So that's our candy news. Yes.
Thank you. This is a tacked on, and Super Bowl was some time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys watch the Nerds commercial?
I did.
I did. It was
Horny.
Yeah.
It was erotic. Like I was joking when we
Yeah.
first talked about it. I bet it's going to be erotic. It was
It
erotic.
was erotic.
It was very erotic.
Yeah, I was not.
And splashing.
Yeah,
Do the flash dance thing. Is it flash dance or dirty dance?
Flash dance.
Flash dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it Batman soup or Batman suit?
Or sorry to hit a break
yeah.
so hard. I thought I was going to tack that on at
That
the
was
end of the
breaking
news.
candy news.
I just got to know the water cooler talk.
Well, now that we have all these superheroes around, I guess we're safe from any super villains that might still be around.
No, I left.
He clocked
I had to
out.
put quarters in my car.
The meter was running low.
But the quarters he uses is a quarter on a string that he put. Yeah. So now it is time to get to the
meat and
a
potatoes.
very important part of the show. Beto, you have picked this week's candy. What the hell are we doing?
This week, we are doing Albanese gummy bears.
Oh, I am so excited.
It's because we've been talking recently about how it's kind of crazy that there hasn't been a gummy bear episode. Really, gummy in general. We've done peach rings.
That's the only gummy thing we've done.
You're right.
Is it really?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it's the only gummy thing we've done that I can recall.
Yeah, it is.
What else is gummy? We did.
I mean, we did like haichu, but that's not gummy.
Yeah, we haven't done
Sure,
worms.
that's
We haven't done
chewy.
bells.
It's not high gum. I've given you the belt a few times though.
Yeah. I deserved it. I'm like, I'm going to pretend.
And you did like it.
I did turn into a Nerds commercial when I was being struck. But I'm pretty excited. I grew up with Black Forest gummy bears.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Those are like the most iconic to me. So like venturing away from that, I'm very curious because I've never had these Albanese ones.
Everybody says Albanese are the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Really?
Of gummy bears.
They're pretty good. I think probably nostalgia is playing a big part, but I don't know if you guys remember the Amazing Gummy Bears. They
what
had
they're
that commercial. where they were doing a conga line.
Oh, I kind of do remember
Wait,
that.
was it
Yeah.
erotic? How erotic was it?
I mean,
What 80s movie did it reference that's burning out of fashion?
Oh, that does sound familiar, actually.
those are really good. Obviously, they don't make them anymore, so it's hard for.
Yeah.
They
me to
conged
tell.
off a cliff.
But as a gummy bear person, these are really good gummy.
I have had these. Have we? You've had them? Have you? You have not had them, Greg.
I have not had them, no. I also am very interested in the Haribo ones, mostly because I know if you get the travel size, you'll get like volcanic diarrhea.
Yeah, I think they've solved that issue. I hope they did.
I hope not.
Wait a minute.
I hope that's our new challenge
Wait,
episode.
was this a promise they made?
So people were buying like bulk Haribo gummy bears from
like
Amazon.
on road trips? Yeah.
And
yeah, on Amazon. Yeah.
And like getting like pounds of it. And they would just like, eat this throughout the day, and they were getting diarrhea.
Yeah, it got really famous on the internet because all the reviews on Amazon were like very descriptive in the diarrhea area.
There's a term for
Okay.
it. I forget the term. It's not diarrhea.
It's not diarrhea.
It's
explosive diarrhea.
There's a term for caca.
Yeah. It's like caca to death or something. Defecate to death.
Is it dirty doo doo?
anal leakage. That's what it is.
Oh my god!
They were getting anal
That's so
leakage.
much worse than the words we were saying.
Yep.
Diarrhea.
Anal leakage.
Anal leakage I can handle.
That sounds like a car problem. Like a reason I take my car to the shop.
Well, diarrhea is like, I need to go, and you go, and it's liquid.
Yeah.
But the
Anal leakage
is like it comes
I've
out.
sprung a leak.
Yeah.
I have
Who's
to
got a
go-
bunch of cotton?
I didn't even know I had to go.
You guys hungry now?
Yeah, let's talk about these delicious gummy bears that we have here that may or may not cause. What kind of leakage do these cause?
As long as we only eat 34 of them, we'll be okay.
Yeah. I promise not to eat more than 34. All right.
Yeah, they smell incredible too.
They smell great.
We're still talking about
The anal leakage
yeah.
smells great. Your car's going to smell great after that.
I mean, of all the anal leakage you could have, it probably is the best smelling when you eat a bunch of gummy bears.
Yeah, it comes out as a gummy too.
But to be fair, like I don't know what was going on back then, but like there was chips and stuff that were causing anal leakage. A lot of things. It was a big.
Anal leakage was a problem in the early 2010s.
Yeah, when Leonardo DiCaprio got it, we all wanted anal
He
leakage.
makes it look so good.
So tell us the history of these anal leakages.
Or all right. As Daniel covered in our earlier Peach Rings episode, shout out to Carl Tart and OJ, the history
Hi,
of
OJ.
We're always in our hearts, OJ. Just like a knife in the heart.
the history of gummies is both far-reaching and multifaceted. Early examples of gummies were gums harvested from trees and plants. Plant
Xanthan.
gum. Yeah.
Yeah. That's where Batman soup can be found. Xanthem City.
Plant gum should not be confused with sap. Sap being the viscous liquid that runs through a tree to provide water and nutrients in a process called transpiration. To be clear, gums are made by plants when internal tissues decompose through a process called gummosis. This process creates a product high in sugar that can be harvested. Gum typically oozes from branches or stems in response to a wound, covering the wound to prevent fungal infection.
And we're still talking about anal leakage?
Oh, this sounds so good.
I mean, we are, but for trees.
You can really taste the fungal infection. Wait a minute. So you can't use sap. I got to recall all those Haribo travel sizes I've been making.
Nope.
You've turned me off to gummy things forever. Thanks. Continue.
It prevents fungal infection.
I know,
guys.
you'll have healthy guts.
It just comes from a wound.
In the Middle East and Africa, gum primarily came from the acacia tree and was known as gum arabic. In Turkey, they had astragalus gummifer plants, which produced gum tragacanth.
That's such a beautiful name for my daughter, Gummifer.
Gummifer, yeah. Gummifer her up.
Gummifer. Gummy.
Gummy.
Yeah, you call it gummy. That's cute.
Yeah.
Present day gummies were also
And that's my daughter you're talking about.
Present day gummies were also heavily influenced by mochi, the Japanese rice cake, Turkish delight from the Ottoman Empire,
Two delicious treats.
and of course, jellies and jams, which are essentially a way to preserve various fruits and vegetables in sugar.
Liquid gummies, basically.
Yeah,
Kinda.
liquid gummies.
I mean, I bet if you melted down all these gummy bears, it might make a nice sandwich.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, peanut butter and gummy bear.
Peanut butter and gummy
Sign
bear
me up.
sandwich. And a new American classic.
Today, most gummies get their shape and texture from gelatin, an animal-derived thickening agent, or pectin, a plant-derived thickening agent.
I love a good pectin over a gelatin, of course.
Yeah.
Pectin in the morning.
Pectin in the morning. When pectin's on a bagel, I can have pectin twice a day.
The relatively young story of Albanese takes us to Merrillville, Indiana.
I assume we're going to get into the name,
Yes.
but I think what we keep thinking is Albanian. They're not called Albanese people.
These are not from Albania.
These are not from Albania.
Is Albanese the term for Albanian?
I would assume they're called Albanians.
Albanians, yeah.
Maybe they speak Albanese? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Or where in 1983, a man named Scott Albanese launched launched a candy distribution
But where was he from?
and retail center. He expanded his business in 1986 by manufacturing nuts, later branching into chocolate.
Albanese nuts.
Oh, damn. Zing.
And these bears are bofa? Like both of these nuts. Go ahead.
Yeah. How many? Did you try one or both of the flavors?
Later branching into chocolate in 1992.
Oh, Albanese cacao nuts. It works. It works. Trust me, it works.
But the Albanese company really hit its stride in 1998 when it invented a new breakthrough technology to allow greater flavor release from gelatins.
Ooh, I like this.
They used this technology to produce what would be their best-selling product, Albanese 12-flavor gummy bears. The 12 flavors being cherry, pink grapefruit, watermelon, strawberry, orange, blue raspberry, lime, grape, green apple, mango, pineapple, and lemon.
That's a good lineup.
Which
A really
is
solid lineup,
we have sorted all these out. There are more than that. We other things we're trying.
Yeah.
But we sorted all these out before the recording started, and it was second to sorting the jelly bellies.
Jelly beans.
Yeah, the problem is the yellows and the oranges are very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It's hard to
scale is really
distinguish.
tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like some of these colors are like, God, this like seafoam one looks
Yeah, they are
incredible.
nice,
That pink
really
one
nice.
is like a
I
nice
like
pink.
The blue raspberry looks really
Yeah,
nice. But
it
this
does.
is almost like a colorblind test, is looking at this lineup of things.
These 4 gray ones look really good.
These all have the number 33 written inside of them, so if you can't see that, you might be a redneck.
In 2001, they doubled down on their candy innovation by creating a process that allowed them to add sour flavoring to the inside of a gummy, not just the outside.
Oh.
Dubbing the slogan, "Start sour, stays sour."
So we also have the sour versions of all those same flavors. So what you're saying is that it is sour on the outside, but the inside is
also sour.
Huh.
Yeah. So
is it juicy or is it just like, I guess you've cut one open because it doesn't look grainy on the inside.
No, I guess it would compete with a Sour Patch Kid, which is how
Right.
they say sour than sweet. This is sour than sour.
Tower of Sour.
So it's going to be, I'm hoping, better than a Sour Patch Kid.
Wow. Is there anything better?
Because Sour Patch Kids aren't sour.
No, they weren't very sour.
No.
But I mean, a lot of the candies we had that were dubbed sour have not been sour.
What did we have recently that was actually sour?
That was actually sour?
Pez had a pinch to it.
The
Pez
Pez were
sour
kind
had
of-
a pinch
Okay,
to
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pinch was me pinching.
Pinching his little bottom of mine.
The Haichu sour ones had a little sour
Oh,
kick.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
It was
did.
the Tootsie Roll sours that
They
did
had
not.
no
Yeah,
sour
no.
at all. Almost as little as Sour Patch Kids. Go on.
In 2012, they
He
pushed
accepted it.
They pushed the envelope even further by developing the first gummy that did not freeze in ice cream.
Whoa.
Oh.
I like that.
Wait, so all of them, or is this
It's
a
a-
special,
it's
like,
a special-
unfreezable line?
It's a special It's the polar bear line. In 2020, they introduced the world to their ultimate 8 flavor gummy bears, which combine the natural flavors and colors of real fruit and vegetables with their signature texture and flavor release technology.
Which we have here as well today.
The same year, they won the #1 spot on Sampler's top 10 products of all time.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
But enough about the
Have they tried Reese's?
Reese's gummies?
Yes, they have.
We're not talking about Sour Patch Kids again.
Their attitude is sour, okay? That's what the sour part is.
But enough about the accolades of the gummy with the A on the tummy. Let's see if these little bears can live up to the hype.
They do have an A on the tummy. You're
do,
right.
yeah.
And if you can't see it, you're colorblind.
Albanese! So just looking at these, we talked about how the colors are really nice, but there's a lot of nice detail on all of these bears.
Unlike, say, a Reese's, they are true to the packaging. You won't have to do a class action lawsuit against Albanese.
These are protected. These are safe.
Because you get what
They're
is
federally
advertised.
protected. What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bear's
but
got
wait
a
a
little
minute.
face on it. He's happy.
Mine weren't standing in a circle.
Oh, you haven't done the ritual yet.
If you say these words, the bears will stand up and form a circle.
I keep getting the Wicker Man gummy. Man, I want little bears with a flower crown.
So wait a minute. Let's do our new segment, either Impulse or Thin Pulse or
right.
Rapper's Delight or It Ain't Right.
Is this where the new segment happens?
This is where the new segment happens. So look at the packaging of them. Would you buy them just from looking at them? Greg's head just fell off because I guess that would be a thin
The
pulse.
ratings have gone up.
Oh, he got it. So the packaging is, I would say, simple. It's just kind of red and white,
Yeah, I'd
Comes
say
in this pouch, right?
like a
it's a
resealable pouch.
I would say it's kind of boring. I don't know if
No.
I would, just looking at this, I don't think I would grab it.
But it's very honest. It's telling you exactly what you're going to get.
And there's an elegance to it. It's not too flashy or anything.
Hang on. I think they're making maybe a big claim, though, because it says Albanese and then under it, world's best. That's a big claim.
That's a big claim, but we haven't tried it yet.
That's very true.
But we haven't tried every other gummy bear in the world.
So by the end of this episode, it will be the world's best.
It does say made in the USA on it.
Yep. It's made from ingredients from the United States and Europe.
I don't know. I'd give this a thin pulse, this packaging. I wouldn't say it's like really eye-catching.
Yeah,
or
it's not
anything like
eye-catching.
that.
It's not like it's clearly not super geared towards kids.
Yeah.
It's not
No,
like
it isn't.
colorful and has shapes and stuff on it.
Yeah, this is the refined gummy bear.
But it is pretty refined and honest.
It is. It's got a simplistic, almost streamlined approach to a candy. Usually, like candy has to be has an obligation to appeal to kids to be really flashy.
It
This
has
looks
to
like
have like big eyes on it, and like a tongue waggling, and like fangs, and there's like blood and a little bit of feces on the cheeks.
and like the bear's like ripped a bear trap in half to show how strong he is.
Well, yeah, how come this bear isn't eating the guy from Into the Wild or Grizzly Man? Nobody should ever see this packaging.
I'm gonna go impulse.
Really, I say thin pulse.
Yeah,
or
I say
Nesbit,
impulse.
or It Ain't Right.
It's not terrible. So
It's not terrible, but it's just not grabbing me.
yeah, but it is easy to distinguish on the counter because like crazy. Oh, okay, that one looks normal. Let me grab
You
that.
know what it is.
Yeah.
It is a oasis. It is a quantum of solace in this time to die of a world or whatever. in
this thunderball of a world.
It is a quantum of solace in this octopussy that we all live in.
The one that it's mostly white with a band of red on the right hand side kind of looks almost medical though.
It does.
It
have
reads
that,
like medical.
Yeah, it does. I feel like this is PPE. Or is it CCCP? Wait, what is the one?
OCP?
What is the one that's like COVID stuff?
PPE.
Okay,
Yeah, PPE.
Yeah, is it PPE or
or-
CCCP?
I'm sure it's not intentional, but that ties into the history you were covering in peach rings, where the early gummies were
Lozenge,
medical.
yeah, maybe it's unintentional.
I think it's unintentional, but if that'd be pretty deep if that wasn't.
That would be. So I'm going to hand out our potato bread. You will now be given the potato because we are trying. How many do we have exactly?
We have 34 flavors.
Something like that.
28, 29, 30.
There's
32 flavors. Oh, thank you for my potato bread.
Baskin Robbins. This can't go by. We've one-upped Baskin Robbins.
Ah, that's funny. That's good.
That was really funny.
I don't even remember what that's
that.
even tied to.
Because we have 32 flavors. Baskin Robbins has 31
We won up. I think that we won up
Applause
Baskin
break.
Robbins.
I honestly didn't get it.
No, you can't say that. He can't say that. You can't appropriate my joke.
I just say with a certain flavor, you know?
So
32 of them. To be
no. So we're starting with this is the cherry, right?
This is the cherry flavor.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to tell because there's so many, but we are assuming this dark red one is
If
cherry.
this isn't cherry, it will be strawberry or whatever we thought it was. So
I'm pretty sure that pinkish one is going to be the strawberry.
yeah, it's got to be.
And it smells like
they
cherry.
smell great. These smell very good. Like there's a There's stink lines coming off this lineup that we have, but stink lines of good.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, not
Stink lines, you can believe it.
It's squishy. It's not hard
It's
like a
squishy.
Haribo.
It's not sticky.
Yeah. Yeah, no, not sticky at all.
Yeah.
These are finely greased.
Yeah, a little thin oil or grease on it.
Okay, so let's try the cherry Albanese world's best gummy bear.
Mm,
Oh, yeah.
that's bouncy.
Yeah.
Oh
A
yeah.
little tart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really tart.
Makes you pucker a little.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm puckering a lot right now.
Not
You just can't
medicine-y.
see it.
No, it's very fruit punchy.
It's fruit punchy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very close to medicine, but not there, but more fruit punch.
It's good.
That was good. I mean, as natural tasting as fruit punch could be. I don't know if I would say that's cherry. That does taste like fruit punch. Fruit punch isn't a flavor, is it?
It's not. So
It's got to be cherry
It's
then.
got to be cherry because it wouldn't be any. The only other thing maybe would be strawberry, but it didn't taste like strawberry.
No.
And usually they represent watermelon as green and not red, and that didn't taste like watermelon.
The flavor goes away very quickly. It doesn't linger.
It does, but it's a strong taste when it's there. Yeah.
You mean like once you've eaten it?
Yeah.
Once it's gone, like
Yeah.
there's no lingering taste in my mouth, but that's not really a problem.
No, not for me.
Which is actually a benefit because you're going to eat a different one that's a different
Yeah.
flavor. so
Or
you
about
just
to eat
wanna-
31 more. A Baskin Robbins more. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
What do we have next? What do
Okay.
we think we have next?
Next, I believe, is strawberry.
Okay. This I'm most excited about. I love a good strawberry gummy.
Ooh.
Smells like strawberry. I think this is strawberry.
Yeah.
Or smells what candy that smells like strawberry is supposed to smell like.
Yeah.
This smells like Pez to me.
It does kind of smell like Pez.
I don't remember Pez.
That means it's going to be good.
I have Pez right here. You want to smell some? You got to eat it if you smell it, though.
That's the rule. I'm going in.
Within 7 days. Yep. Okay.
Wow.
Again, a little tart.
Mm-hmm.
It's strawberry, a very light strawberry.
Yeah.
Less bold than the last one.
A good taste, though. And there's sometimes...
I like the other one
Ends
better.
with a little sourness note.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah.
other one better. What were you going to say?
I've had some gummy things that are like the higher quality gummy bears or worms that like they're too hard to break down, or they it kind of has like that protein taste, so it's kind of
Yeah.
like flat. These
Oh, you get the high protein bears?
I protein bears, yeah. Protein bears, yeah. Did you say that?
Baskin Robbins.
Yeah, but this doesn't suffer from that. This tastes a lot. I mean, growing up, like I stuck to like Black Forest gummy bears my whole life, and this like is close to that.
Yeah.
This is maybe a little harder than Black Forest ones, but not in a bad way.
Yeah, no.
I feel like these are a good texture of gummy bears.
there's a little more resistance in the chew.
Yeah.
And it breaks apart nicely.
Yeah. It's not like a Haribo or a Sour Patch Kid where it's just going to
No.
get stuck in your teeth.
Yeah,
And
it
it's like
doesn't-
eating a real bear.
It doesn't become gum. It doesn't turn into like a gum type
Right.
texture.
Yes.
It stays like a gummy.
Yeah.
the whole
Good
time.
texture. I like the last one better. Let's keep track
Okay.
of which one you like best. Oh, it seems the one I like best is called Rapper's Delight or It Ain't Right.
That can't be right.
Wait, it is?
It's right.
So what's next?
This one's orange, so I'm gonna say it's orange.
Okay. I'm
I'm gonna-
strawberry.
Smells subtle hint of
Yeah.
orange.
yeah,
I
strong
got
Pez
one.
smell.
Oh wow.
Whoa. This tastes like sun-kissed
Yeah.
orange soda.
Yeah,
It does. Wow, that's great.
Pretty good.
Got a little zest.
Yeah, I love a good zest.
They go down so easy.
They
They're
do.
very smooth.
Yeah.
I wish it would linger just another beat, though.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, if you kept chewing, you'd still.
Oh, I have to do the work.
What did we not pay money for?
That was really good.
Yeah, that was
that
really,
maybe that had the most distinct flavor
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
whenever I hype up orange flavored candies and they let me down because they're too much like vitamin C. This is what I'm always hoping to get is
Yeah.
like orange or orange cream taste.
Yeah.
Do you knows, by the way? I want to keep you on your toes.
yeah. Dude, why do I always forget?
Do you have a did you toes?
Because you need. Yeah.
Did you know that Daniel always remembers?
Did you know? Or lick my toes.
Did you know that the gummy bear was invented in Germany in 1922 by Hans Riegel, the founder of Haribo?
That's why they all had little mustaches.
That's why they're wearing lederhosen.
He originally called them Tanzbär, or dancing bears, as they were inspired by the trained dancing bears found at European festivals and markets.
That were treated completely humanely.
Oh, yeah.
They loved being part of the circus.
As we were, they just loved show business.
Yeah.
So as we were talking about before we started recording, do you think the circle they're standing in on the packaging is supposed to be dancing bears?
So there's a lot of subtleties here.
There is. They're
if they are
referencing their
aware
past.
of, it's pretty impressive.
Are aware. They stumbled into some really great references, much like us on this show. So what do we have next? This is
All right.
It's a pinkish
It's
one.
a pinkish. It's got to be pink grapefruit. It's gotta be.
Which I'm most excited for this one.
Yeah.
Color-wise, because it's that nice like pink champagne color. But like, God, I love a good citrus.
I hate pink grape.
I
I hate
don't-
grapefruit.
why?
It's too sour.
Oh man, I love.
I like sour
grapefruit.
stuff, but not too sour.
It's bitter is the problem. It reminds
Okay.
me of losing weight in the 50s. It smells sweet though.
Maybe a touch of grapefruit. Maybe it's hard to detect.
It's
smelling.
a much sweeter grapefruit than I've ever experienced. Back when I was losing weight in the
Put some
50s.
sugar on it, dude.
Yeah.
Again,
What about grapefruit juice?
Oh no, that's even worse.
Wow.
Yeah. The only thing worse than grapefruit is the juice of a grapefruit.
Right.
And then worse than that is the rind of a grapefruit.
Would you so you prefer like watermelon over grapefruit?
Oh, is that even a
Easily,
question
right?
for anybody?
But if they're like cut into cubes and interlaced together, you wouldn't be able to tell them apart, right?
Okay.
Wait, watermelon and grapefruit?
Oh, no. We've talked about this before. For some reason, Greg gets grapefruits and watermelons confused.
Once they're cut into squares and they are
No.
pink and
No.
displayed as such,
No.
they look like each other.
No, dude.
Either you're
They
eating
do.
rotten grapefruits or unripe watermelon.
Are you sure you're not thinking like honeydew and
Cantaloupe.
cantaloupe?
Hey, I get those confused too. I wander into buffets and I'm constantly putting stuff on plates like I know exactly what this is. And it turns out to be the other one.
To Greg, it's all apples and oranges because he can't tell them apart.
I don't.
No, that's this is
yeah.
one of the craziest
That
things
is-
because he's brought this up before, and it is one of the
I'm
craziest
going to-
thoughts in his head.
Next time we meet, I'm going to bring you a grapefruit and a watermelon.
Do that.
Because there is no confusing them.
I'm going to bring them into similar cubes and you're going to like, I know exactly what I'm doing. And something's going to go awry.
You could put them in the same packaging and still pull them apart because there is no confusion.
They're not even like in the same family. Like I could understand if you confuse like citruses, like blood orange and grapefruit, but watermelon?
It's insane.
I'm going to show both of you exactly what I mean.
Okay.
And then I'm going to prove that I'm the idiot. The biggest one. But I have to prove it though.
He walks
and you have
in
to let
with
me.
a handful of grapes. You see what I mean?
They're like little watermelons.
How did this happen? The raisins have gone bad.
Or they've gone good. These raisins have put on weight. So, all right, let's
pink grapefruit.
Let's shelve that for now.
Which
Let's
may or
get-
may not be watermelon.
I swear to God, if this is watermelon,
Imagine.
do we have crow flavor? Because then we'll have to eat that.
Oh, I do. I do smell grapefruit though.
We get a subtle. Oh yeah, you're not gonna like it, Daniel, but you don't count.
Oh my God, that's good. That is so
That
good.
is really good.
This tastes exactly like a grapefruit, and by that I mean bad.
You're even getting the pulp.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, that's good.
I swear, I feel like I had a spoonful of grapefruit.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Not good. Not good.
How many?
Bitter.
Do you eat the whole bear or do you
I put the whole bear in my mouth. Started
You
I've
don't
chewing.
been
cut it in
eating the
half?
whole bear.
whole bear? Okay.
I probably shouldn't because we're eating 32 of these. You know, a Baskin Robbins plus one. A Baskin Robbins dozen. But
That's really good. That grapefruit.
That was excellent.
that was if you like grapefruit, you're gonna love
Yeah.
that. But that was not.
I
for
love
me.
that Jimmy Buffett song.
If you like grapefruit. Here we go. Did you know that gummy bears were not domestically produced in the United States until 1981?
Oh my God.
That's insane.
Really?
When the Herman Golitz Candy Company,
Oh,
aka Jelly Belly,
Jelly Belly.
manufactured the first true American gummy.
He had a truck.
Yeah.
He had a,
It was the California bear in particular. That's kind of crazy. So everyone was just eating imported gummy bears?
Specifically, there was another company, but it was primarily Haribo.
That is crazy.
gummy bears used to, in the 70s, they used to be up there with caviar, like rare treats
Yeah.
you would get. If you've seen a Columbo and he goes to a rich person's house, they always offer him gummy bears.
Only the Rockefellers would eat gummy bears.
The rest of us were eating gummy worms.
Well, that was actually the second gummy produced in the United States. And it
Really?
was done by Trolley.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
And it was like 1981, 82 when the worm came out.
like right after.
Yeah, right after.
Just when the worm came out also. We're going to gummify this.
Somebody must have seen birds pick worms out of the dirt and be like, oh, I wish me too. I wish I could do that.
I would eat that.
I would eat that too.
I want a way to eat that and not be shamed.
I'm up there early trying to get these worms, but everyone's there to make fun of me.
I bet it was originally intended for parents to chew it for children and spit into their babies' mouths. And then he just saw people like eating it regularly. Like, I guess you could do that too.
Gummy worms were originally a maternity tool.
Maternity candy.
So, all right, let's move on to the next one.
So this is where it gets confusing because there's essentially like 3 very similar yellow.
Yeah.
Well, this
Gummy
first
bears.
one is different, noticeably different, but we don't know which one it is exactly.
So we are assuming that the 3 yellow ones are lemon, mango, and pineapple.
Okay.
And I would assume the one that's urine colored is mango because mango is darker than lemon, but this one kind of smells like lemon to
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this one is lemon. That's what
Let's see if we can tell.
me. Okay.
All right, it's lemon.
Yeah. The zest and the peel. The peel.
Yes,
That is incredible.
their citrus accuracy is on par,
Yeah.
if not better than Jelly Belly.
Yep.
It grew.
yeah.
It grew, yeah.
Oh my God.
And you puckered when you ate that.
It was
lemon.
almost like eating a lemon from the inside out.
Yeah.
Like it started a little less, and then as you got deeper in, the zest showed up.
Wow. That is incredible.
There's
that was such a good
citrus.
lemon.
Yes.
That was impressive. I don't know if that was my favorite flavor we've tried, but that was an impressive experience of tasting a lemon.
Yeah. Holy crap, that intensity.
Best lemon candy I've ever had above lemon heads.
Oh, yeah.
That is light years ahead. It makes me want to eat a lemon
Even
now.
a chewy lemon head? Greg. But lemon head's listening. Little lemon head.
Don't let lemon heads hear you. That was really
That was
good.
That was an
Oh my
That was
God.
phenomenal.
So what do we think the next one is?
okay, so it's either going to be mango or pineapple. My vote is going to say mango.
Okay.
I think mango too, because pineapple does tend to be whitish.
Super clear, yeah.
Can't tell. I
No,
can't tell with the smell.
They
Not
kind of
anything.
just smell like each other now.
Yeah.
Like us.
Yeah.
We've synchronized. I
We share one car ride.
All right, going in.
think this is mango.
Mango.
Not a very
It's fine.
bold,
Yeah, it's okay.
very muted.
I only know it's mango because it's not pineapple.
Yeah.
And it's like mango tropical.
It's
not
tropical.
like this is mango.
It's more tropical.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
That it's good, but not a hit over the head like some of the other ones have been.
Yeah.
It's a tough act to follow after lemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to taste the skin of a mango on this one.
I want to taste the pit.
I want to taste the machete they used to chop it open.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Still a solid gummy.
That was kind of a generic gummy bear flavor.
Yeah.
But even there, without taste, the texture is so much to play with too.
Yeah.
Imagine like a big wad of these in your mouth feels
Oh,
very
yeah.
satisfying.
Yeah.
But let's wad them up after this. All 32 again.
This one does linger more, I'd say,
Yeah.
than the other ones
There's something about a mango that just won't go away.
did. Yeah.
So this one has to be pineapple.
Gotta be pineapple.
I'm excited for the pineapple.
Yeah.
Pineapple is like traditionally my favorite gummy bear flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tend to lean pineapple and watermelon. Pineapple, watermelon, strawberry. I think I
Yeah.
like most of gummy things.
When I go to Jamba Juice, I get a white gummy.
They give you white gummies at
Yeah,
Jamba Juice?
it's a drink. It's
Oh,
the
wow.
white gummy
It's
drink.
called a white
It's
gummy?
called a white gummy, and it's supposed to taste like a
Wow. Like a
pineapple gummy
What?
bear.
Ooh, that sounds.
I know.
good.
So next time you're at Jamba, get you a white gummy.
I can go right now.
God, give me a white gummy. What the hell are you talking about? And you just hear Beto laughing like the Skittler in the background.
Well, it used to be on the secret menu, but now they put it on the normal menu. So I guess a lot of people are asking for white gummies.
Do they do the Flying Dutchman at Jamba Juice?
Yeah, you just get a straw.
It's a straw with you have to hold the edges so that the juice won't go flying out. Okay, let's try this pineapple.
Yeah.
Yep,
That's pineapple.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's solid. You can kind of get the prickliness of a
A
pineapple
little
too.
sour, maybe.
A touch sour. That's really good.
That is good.
We've had some really bad iterations of pineapple.
Yeah.
This is a good
Yes. The aftertaste is very pina colada.
Oh, you're right.
That one kind of grew on me. The flavor got better
Yeah.
and better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. I like the pineapple.
one. Okay, so this is the second round of confusion because now we have 3 greens, and the green flavors are likely lime, green apple, and watermelon.
Okay.
I'm assuming the dark one is watermelon?
I think so. Like the rind of a watermelon, right, Greg?
I know what the outside of a watermelon looks like. I'm not getting the outsides confused.
Yeah, so
It's
there's
just
like,
when I bite into it.
there's a dark green one, which we're assuming is green apple. Then there's a lime green one, which
Right.
obviously we're going to say is lime.
Yeah.
And then there's a seafoam, turquoise.
Oh, so yeah, the dark green has to be green apple. I thought it could be. I don't know. Let's
Yeah, we're going to find out.
see. We're doing the dark green though. Let's see what this
dark
is.
green.
Can't smell.
Just smells
they
like,
all smell the
yeah,
same.
they all smell the same now.
Yeah, that's green apple. Right?
It took a minute. I'm still kind of analyzing. Yeah, it's definitely not water.
No.
No, it's
tart.
apple.
It's tart, so it has to be green.
It's green apple,
It's
yeah.
apple, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's green
It
apple.
took a while,
That's good taste, though. That's a good
but
green
when it
apple.
got there,
The tartness was the best on this one, I think.
Yeah. I
the
agree.
lime. I mean, the lemon.
but
dude.
but I like a sweet tart.
Okay.
No affiliation,
No affiliation.
but
That's a good bowl taste, and it lasts. Oh, sorry, not to cut you off. I apologize.
it was a good bowl taste and it lasted. What were you going to say?
You can really distinguish the green apple flavor.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
There's no mistaking it.
Yeah.
At first I was afraid. I was petrified. But yeah, it became clear that it was apple the more. That one lingered. Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Yeah. No, it's a solid. They've all been good.
Yeah. No, there
They've all
hasn't been a bad
good.
one.
Yeah. Except the grapefruit. But yeah. So
All right.
the next one we think is lime.
Yeah, this is like the lime green looking one, which we're going to say is lime.
Gotta be no, this is watermelon green.
Or it could be watermelon.
That's lime.
Yeah, it's too citrusy to be watermelon. It's
It doesn't taste like lime to me.
I'm getting bitterness,
Yeah.
which is what lime has. So I'm assuming this is lime.
yeah.
I'm not getting that citrusy punch that the lemon gave me,
Yeah.
which you would assume lime would do as well.
It's almost
They
like they
didn't do-
want. Go ahead.
It's almost like they what?
We're sure this isn't watermelon, right?
That's not what this is. It just tastes like bitter greens.
It does. This one might be bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
This is definitely in the rear.
Yeah.
Meaning it tastes like butt.
Yeah. It's got a nice rear taste. Yeah. It's almost like they didn't want to hit you too hard with lime, so they hit the brakes. So it's almost like lime adjacent. It's almost like
Yeah.
Sprite.
They couldn't do for lemon what they did for lime.
Yeah.
Maybe it was coming off too lemon, and they're like,
Yeah.
we can't do that.
Make
Yeah.
this taste worse.
Yeah,
Like a lime.
it was
Yeah, it was
forgettable.
So then this one has to be watermelon.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
am really looking forward to it.
That's what we're
The sea foam.
the seafoam, teal, turquoise, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's watermelon.
That is watermelon.
Yeah, that's really good.
Wow, this has a tartness that I was not expecting,
It's really good.
and it's not like chemically artificial.
It's a light watermelon.
Yeah.
Fades away. I wish it lingered longer because I did like the flavor of this watermelon.
It's like the closer you get to not the shell, whatever it's called.
The shell of the
The
watermelon.
shell of watermelon. Where it gets
The
like
rind.
lighter.
No.
Yeah, the rind, yeah.
Grapefruits have shells.
I kept it like I was kind of in my cheek while I was chewing, and there was a tingling sensation that was pretty nice.
That's
I
watermelon.
put it in the open wound I have from my wisdom teeth being removed.
I need to heal my wound.
Yeah. More gummy
The
came
doctor
out.
recommended it. Yeah. Do you have a did you know?
Did
I do. I just forgot.
On the toes with did you know?
Yeah.
Did you know that in 2022, gummy vitamins accounted for 7.5% of the multivitamin market in the United States?
It's a multiverse.
This equates to about $450 million.
Damn.
According to estimates from the Nutrition Business Journal, gummy vitamin
Love it.
sales
Every
are
Sunday I read it.
expected to grow to 9.3 billion
Wow.
by 2026.
That's a
a
a
leap.
lot of vitamins
Yeah.
people are taking.
People want to chew their vitamins. Albanese, you listening?
Yeah.
Get in on
Think
this.
about it.
Why don't the candy companies start making candy that's good for you, aka vitamins?
One.
I don't
Like
know.
a Reese's cup vitamin?
Well, in my research, I was reading something like there could potentially be an ingredient in gummy bears that is good for your teeth.
Oh wow.
I didn't dive too deep into that, but
This study brought to you by the Gummy Bear Makers of America.
Oh, if they do it as a medicine, they can give little lab coats to the
Yeah.
bears. Yeah.
oh yeah,
Dr. Bear here.
Yeah.
That's my.
Dr. Berenstein.
I thought it was Dr. Bernstein. That's my favorite way to take vitamins is either Flintstones or gummies.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the only way.
I like a shot in
Pill?
the butt. Big shot.
I was
big shot in the
really
butt.
bad at taking my vitamins, and then Francis got me gummy vitamins.
Gummy vitamins, yeah.
And now I'm like,
Yeah, come on, Mark. Mark.
But then Francis started feeding me these balls of cheese every morning, and I feel great now.
I don't question it.
Sometimes they're pork flavored. So now we have
Blue raspberry.
No denying
No
it. This is a
denying.
blue
It is
raspberry.
a nice dark blue raspberry.
All right, let's try this thing. They're so soft. They feel
They're-
good to
Yeah.
squish.
Yeah.
Squishy.
But they bounce back. Look at that.
Yeah. They hold
They're
form.
fun.
Start slow.
I love blue raspberry, and this is not what
Yeah.
you expect.
This one was the most
Blue raspberry.
artificial, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it tastes so slow to
You
move
get it
around.
at the end, and then
Yeah.
it's like, I guess it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the best one.
No, I prefer this over lime.
Yeah. Yeah. At least there's some taste here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer this over grapefruit. We all do. But, so this next one, what is this? This is gotta
This
be
one is grape,
Okay.
which could be a hard flavor.
Yeah.
Grape is
Prepare for
very
butt.
hit or miss.
Everybody hold on to your butts
Yep,
because you're about to eat them.
it's going in your mouth.
Okay, here we go. Almost softer.
Mine's harder.
Really?
Mine felt leatherier.
Yeah. Nah.
Uh-oh.
No.
Maybe it is harder.
There's just the medicine taste.
Medicine. Not but.
It's subtle.
Not but. Medicine.
It's subtle and slow,
Yeah.
but it got there to
Yeah.
medicine, unfortunately.
It's medicine.
Worst one? Worst one so far, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe.
worst one.
Yeah. That maybe.
Because this one had almost an offensive flavor to
Maybe
it.
if you really, really like grape soda, then you would be into this. Because at least it had some semblance of grape.
It kind of tasted like if you froze grape soda and then you know how when there's like frozen popsicle or something and you can suck out the juice
yeah.
but leave the ice. That's kind of what that tasted like.
Yeah,
So now basically we're doing all the same flavors but sour version.
that's correct.
Do you have a did you know before we go to the sours?
I gotta make something up quick.
Did you know the Guinness World Record for largest molded gummy bear is 7.2 feet tall and
God.
weighs 3,809.5 pounds?
My God.
Whoa.
The record was set by a company called Tanis in May of 2023. Tanis is a manufacturing company that specializes in the fabrication of candy-producing machines.
Whoa.
Imagine if that fell on you.
I would,
You would die.
You would,
You would die.
You would squish.
They would have to eat you out of the gummy bear. Your loved ones would have to eat you out of the belly. Sorry, your husband was eaten by a bear. Black, grizzly, gummy.
Gummy.
And then for the record, once they produced the gummy bear, they then broke it down into little like
Oh.
normal sized discs.
Yeah.
and people
Oh, I
ate
was
them.
hoping that they just they opened a door and it was like a zombie movie where there's like a horde of people.
Have you ever had one of those giant gummy bears? The ones that are like a
Like
pound?
the 1 pounders, the
Yeah.
5 pounders. No, I've never had. I've had like
Sounds gross.
a gummy rat that was maybe the size of your hand, but
Greg, have you had a gummy rat before?
I've been given a gummy rat as a gift, and even that was too much for me to look
Greg
at.
has a deathly fear of rats.
oh really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
So don't,
Try not to exploit that.
next month we're trying mammal rats.
We're trying gummy rats versus real rats.
I mean, I think the most fun of the pound ones would be like slicing through it. That feels really.
Yeah.
I would imagine that would
fun.
be.
Sorry, back to the rats. Was there like a traumatic thing with a rat? That
There
did
was
it?
like several traumatic things with rats, like sort of built up a nice structure of
and
like,
this happened when you were a kid?
yeah.
Wait, hang on. Let's hypnotize him and get him to admit something.
I was just curious.
Yeah, it's just my mom used to work in the fashion, or my mom and my aunt used to work in the fashion district, and my earliest memory is everyone is on top of tabletops and they're all screaming.
But you love fashion. You're not afraid of
I'm
fashion.
like, fashion brings rats. Fashion brings rats. Clothes bring rats.
I had a pet rat when I was little, and I loved that little guy.
Wild.
I showed you a picture
You
recently.
did, and I
Yeah.
can only look at the picture for a flash.
He was smiling, Greg, because he was defecating.
right on my shoulder.
Majdi used to have a pet rat
Rats are
named
cute.
Velma. It was super cute. It was a hairless rat too.
I think I got lice from my rat, but I don't know if that was his fault.
I got the Black Plague from my rat, but it
Could've
wasn't
been
his
anything.
fault. It was the flea's fault.
And my understanding is like they play with you. Like
Yeah.
they will like wrestle your hand.
Yeah,
and
he was a
play
friendly rat.
Yeah.
I'm okay with mice, and I'm okay with like
Boy, oh boy.
white lab
Oh,
rats.
okay, here we go.
Oh, so we're like New York.
We're talking about like
subway
sewer rat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fat, thick, crazy.
Fucking long ass tail sticking out the back.
That's it. Rat kings and just all that
So
shit.
during the Nutcracker, do you turn away?
I kind of like,
He gets out his gun,
yeah.
Kill up!
Kill him! Get him out of here!
pulls the fire alarm.
I think that
Someone call.
Standing ovation at the end.
hero. The most conflicted I am is anytime I watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and they Splinter. I'm like, I like cross my eyes, like, oh, this is really great, right, guys?
And
But
you
I'm like,
couldn't watch Ratatouille either.
there's a couple
Really?
things in Ratatouille that make me uncomfortable. Him climbing up the pipe and the sound of his nails hitting freaks me out. But also, there's a scene where they're all in the kitchen and like a human comes in and they all scatter, and they must have like taken like mocapped a bunch of rats because
Yeah.
it's such a fluid real life rat movement that I could fill in my
Greg
pocket.
also hates the idea that anyone can cook. He's always said that.
You got to go to school, okay? You got to
gotta
be tortured
French.
artist. Yeah,
you got to be French and white.
So there was so we're in a theater and they filmed an episode of Silicon Valley here.
Oh, cool.
And there was
Left a
a
bunch of
little
rats.
stunt or whatever where they got live rats and they like cascaded them down the stairs. And so it was like a flood of rats.
And
my-
they never found them, right?
No,
They couldn't
they're
wrangle them
loose.
back up?
They're loose in the
Wow.
building.
And they do love gummy bears.
They love gummy bears. They love little white dogs and fashion.
And they love little boys raised by fashion mamas.
And they tend to just fall out of the sky from the rafters above you.
For the raptors.
Yeah.
Sorry, we had to rename them. They didn't so much become a rat king as a rat emperor, so watch out.
Yeah.
They wear a little crown.
So let's move on to the sours before Greg gets consumed by
Daniel,
rats.
you got the bag of
Oh,
sours.
yeah, I got the bag
so
of sours. Well, it's all the same flavor. So
Yeah.
the first one we have should be strawberry again.
okay.
So
Cherry, right?
Cherry.
I was literally
You can't
reading.
tell
them.
cherries and strawberries apart.
That's his
They
struggle.
both have shells. I was literally reading the word cherry and I said strawberry. Mine split open because we had
Yeah.
to share it.
Yeah.
But they're so smooth inside because these are the ones that are supposed to be sour on the inside.
Yep. These should be sour.
So they're
throughout.
gritty on the outside, but they're very smooth on the inside.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Let's see. Whoa. That was a
Yeah.
little punch.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh my God.
Okay.
Stronger than Sour Patch Kids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And the sour intensity stayed.
Yep. It pinched.
It did. The outside sour is more just like citric acid. You know, it's
Yeah.
not like sour.
It's those crystals.
Yeah.
It's not like sour cherry on the outside. It's just kind
Oh
of
my God.
sour. And then when you get inside, it's sour cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was sour, though. These are going to hurt my tongue.
Well done.
Yeah. That's really
A
good.
sour candy. That's sour.
Yeah.
It was almost more salty.
I mean, isn't that a component of sour? Like, isn't that how
Yeah.
they trick the brain?
It kind of tastes like tahini almost.
Mm-hmm.
Not tahini, not Houdini.
Yeah.
Tahine-esque.
I can't wait to get to the lemon then.
So now we
yeah.
have strawberry.
Okay.
Strawberry.
This one I have high hopes for.
This one's tough. Like
It's
you
tough.
said, very leathery. Oh, there it is.
I kind of feel like the sour might be detracting from the flavor.
Yeah.
It is. It definitely is.
This one's very sour belts.
This one is
Yeah.
very sour belts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is detracting because those sour crystals are whatever.
Overwhelming.
It's like salty, whatever that acid, citric acid, I guess it is.
Yeah.
It's more acid tasting than fruit tasting
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
outside.
Mhm. But if you like sour stuff,
Yeah.
they have kept their promise.
Now we definitely know this is mango.
Okay.
I think.
No.
No, this is orange.
Oh wait,
This is just straight up orange, right?
sorry, they're written differently on the packaging. So yeah, this one must be orange. And now I'm
Yeah.
all lost.
Yeah, so we didn't put it in the
Confusing,
order
isn't it?
of
and
the packaging.
there's no difference between mango and an orange though. That we can agree on. All right, so yeah, this one is orange. We did do it different.
Yeah.
They don't. These smell like nothing.
Whoa. Yeah, they smell like nothing. Wow.
That is very sour.
That was the most sour one so far.
This is
Yeah,
puckerable.
my eyes closed. My throat's pinching.
But it's good.
Yeah.
We must be reciting Shakespeare because suddenly I'm Puck.
That's why we keep Daniel around.
Yeah.
For that highbrow shit.
All the literary references that we can't even fact check.
I don't even know what a puck is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, since you can't fact check, it's like this other Shakespeare quote. to infinity and all the world's a stage.
That's Puckleberry Finn, right? Did I get that right?
Yeah, that was that kind of, the other day you bought those sun-kissed gummies.
Yeah.
The sugar-coated ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that kind
The
of tasted like
slices?
that, the orange one.
Yeah.
The slices.
Yeah, those slices are so good.
So now we have, what do we think this is? Pink grapefruit?
I think we pretty much know it is.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Daniel.
This is going to be awful. Like with what they can do with pink grapefruit
Yeah.
and this acid. Ugh.
Here we go. I'm
It's
excited.
like a real
though.
grapefruit, yeah.
Get ready for another Shakespeare recital.
Oh, yeah. This tastes like those Sunkissed.
Yeah, it does.
This is excellent.
Masterpiece.
That is
That is
so
a masterpiece.
bitter.
This is a perfect balance of the sour flavor and the actual flavor of the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
They nailed it.
That was really good. Their citrus section is so strong.
Yeah.
Cover it in a bunch of crystals and salt or whatever, and it's the taste maintains.
and tahini.
And
That was the best representation I think you could do of pink grapefruit. And for that reason, I think it was my least favorite one that we had. But if you like grapefruit, that might be your favorite one.
I think you have to give it, well, I guess you just did give it that Bean Boozled respect of like, I hated it, but they nailed the flavor.
Yeah, I respect your craft.
Yeah. I love the way you kill me.
As the Inquisitee said to the Inquisitor.
You really knocked it out of the park with this Iron Maiden. This thing that stretches me apart in 4 different directions.
Oh, wow,
You gotta-
bravo.
bravo. I clap, but my arms are being pulled off my torso.
I'd clap, but my right hand is 40 feet away from my left hand. So what is this one again?
This next one is lemon.
Lemon.
Oh, okay. So this will be interesting.
I'm ready because the non-sour version was excellent.
Yeah. Oof. Oof. I bit a real lemon right now.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's sour.
Oof.
I feel like the last one was more sour.
But it was more balanced.
Mm-hmm.
So you were still getting that flavor.
This one's still zestier. More zest.
Yeah, it's one that has more zest.
Yeah. I think I like the sour grapefruit more than this
Yeah.
one. I like the original lemon a lot, but the sour iteration kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah, we really hit a rock bottom with that pink grapefruit, that sour pink grapefruit.
We're kind of destroyed from that, huh? We really broke as a group, huh? Over
I know.
sour
What
grapefruit.
happened?
I think we've
Suddenly, I don't want to smell like you two anymore. What is this next one? It is the
The
pineapple.
next one is the mango.
Oh, yeah,
the
right.
mango.
Right.
The mango.
That'll be interesting. Sour mango.
There's a sour mango on the back of that thing, right?
Cherry. Yeah, there is mango.
Okay.
So sour mango. Yeah, there's sour mango that exists in other food that isn't gummy bears, right?
I don't actually. That's a flavor I don't think I've ever seen before.
Oh, did you eat it already?
We've moved 4 past that.
Okay.
That was pretty nice, actually.
Yeah.
It's a good taste. Not sour.
It was a sour tropical.
It is a unique taste.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because I think typically when mango outside of candy is sour is like chamoy mango.
Okay,
But that's not this sour. That's like spicy, salty.
Yeah.
So I actually like that. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was
like
really
good. That was
cherry
solid.
mango.
Yeah, it tasted more like mango than the non-sour one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It did. Whatever they added to it brought out the actual mango flavor.
Yeah.
But soon we're trying a mango of a different name. Then I'm going to laugh it up. So this one is the pineapple.
This is sour pineapple.
We all have a third.
Yeah.
Because there was only one in the
I
bag.
know. Come on, Albanese.
That means it's probably the best.
you got to make sure you put 3 of each flavor
Yeah.
in the bag.
Who knows who's going to podcast with this bag? All right.
Oh,
Wasn't?
that was a nice little punch.
Yeah.
I wish I had more.
Yeah, that was nice. Maybe it ends a little too acidic,
Sure.
but the
Yeah.
flavor was very nice.
So does
Yeah.
pineapple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I wish there was more of that. I wanted more flavor, more a chance to appreciate that flavor.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Now it's the sour green apple,
Yep.
which will be interesting because green apple is already sour. And I do like
Yeah.
a good green apple.
This is like a very classic flavor, sour green apple.
And a very nice color.
And a very good boy.
Okay.
What is that?
I'm getting like
Nail polish.
no, I'm getting like sour apple, like Bubblicious or something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really sour at some points, though.
Mhm.
I'm getting a little bit of nail polish in this.
Yeah,
Because
maybe
I think
touch.
this is one where the sourness is taken away from the flavor. of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the acidity is just too harsh.
Yeah, that's nail polish. Rub it on your nails. See what happens.
Ooh, It's blue.
Greg, you like fashion.
You like fashion. You like eating chemicals, right?
Your two hobbies. So this next one is lime,
It's
right?
lime. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So this one, maybe lime has a chance to redeem
Yeah.
itself.
Not really.
It's a little more limey than the last one, but it's not good.
Yeah, it takes a minute to build up, but there
Yeah.
it is.
Still not good.
Is it limey or is it just really sour, like a lime would be?
Is
yeah.
it limey or an Irish person? What's acceptable these days?
Is it limey or blimey? I get all my Simpsons references mixed up.
There's a touch. There's a touch of lime.
Yeah, the lime has not been a standout.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly lime in the aftertaste.
Yeah, I agree.
Like once my saliva.
That's the name of Greg's biography. 10 people you meet in aftertaste. Yeah, that one. Okay, but now we have sour watermelon.
the watermelon one was good.
I'm very excited
So-
about this.
I'm hoping this one's good too.
And Greg, this is not grapefruit.
And
How not?
watermelon is a flavor that
Shakespeare.
translates into sour very well.
Yeah.
Right.
Like mango, you can go either way, but
Yeah.
like this is like
Yeah, mango was
a proven.
right. Mango was a swing and a double, maybe?
Yeah,
It's going
yeah.
double. All right, let's see what watermelon can do.
No, it's berry. That tastes just so
Yeah.
berried.
It's there at the end.
I've had better sour watermelon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not the worst. It's no pink grapefruit, but I've had better.
Yeah, it's got a nice tartness but the flavor is just muted.
Yeah, I feel like if you from the top row, the originals, if there was a strong taste there, it was going to blend really well with the sours. But anything that wasn't a strong bold taste, like the citrus,
Yeah.
the taste gets buried underneath the mountain of
Mm-hmm.
like.
I'm kind of finding that
Sour.
this whole sour line is a little unnecessary.
Yeah, you're going after this if you really just like
Pain.
sour.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just buy citric acid. Just drink a battery if
You're
want.
looking for distinguishable flavors, then just stick with the original.
Yeah, I agree.
But look, we still have two more on the sours. Maybe blue raspberry.
Yeah.
Maybe this will
Maybe
be
this
the
will be
hit.
the one like, oh, this is why they made it.
Let's see. Oh, this is why they made it. I can't taste anything.
Oh no, it's good. That acidity
Yeah, it is-
enhanced the flavor.
It did.
This is better than the non-sour.
Mhm. There were a couple that did make it better. That was one of them, but still not my favorite.
Yeah, if they made solely the sour grapefruit,
Yeah.
all over it,
Mm-hmm.
all over it.
Like how they do just Sour Patch Kids watermelon, Albanese,
yeah,
Albanese
yeah.
sour pink grapefruit,
I like
and
it.
like 2 bags would be sold ever, and it's you two.
There's watermelons on the cover.
Just make 2 bags a month.
There's a bag of that
keep
and
you
a
in
bag
business.
of Sour Patch Kids
I
watermelon.
keep buying the
And
wrong
Greg's
one.
buying the wrong one over and over. So now we have sour grape. This is going to be bad.
I'll give it a shot.
After what the grape did to us last time, come
What
on.
it did to us. I trusted it.
Nothing
No.
but acid.
It detracted from the bad taste of the grape,
Sure.
which was a improvement.
Yeah.
I went from negative points to 0.
Yeah. It's going to make it to Final Jeopardy, but it doesn't have much to wager with.
Yeah. It was,
Not good.
no.
So now we're on to something crazy. This is the ultimate line of Albanese gummy bears. And let's go flavor by flavor as we eat them, because these are some wonderfully named
Okay.
flavors that we have
So
here.
these are the ultimate 8, which are made from real fruit and vegetables.
They're not bigger. I thought they were going to be like,
No, like ultimate size.
yeah, like
Yeah.
chubby bear week or whatever they
So
ultimate size. Yeah. Are you small, medium, large, or ultimate?
these also suffer from the same issue where 3 of them look
Right.
very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so once we get to the last couple, we really don't know which ones they are. But maybe by process of elimination, we'll know.
Let's start with the darkest one, and this is either going to be black currant or crimson cranberry,
Some
right?
cranberry.
Or maybe rubus raspberry.
These are all Harry Potter characters also.
House of rubus raspberry.
This is the line of characters that are coming to the Bazooka Joe comics next, the Albanese-verse.
I mean, I don't know if I'd be able to tell you what black currant tastes like.
Yeah.
I don't know what...
We could probably spot raspberry or cranberry,
Okay.
though.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't taste like raspberry or cranberry, or it's currant or currant, however it's
I'm
called.
going to say it's cranberry, but let's...
These smell different.
oh, yeah.
I don't know what I'm smelling.
Kind of
Maybe
like-
raspberry?
A candle vibe going
Yeah.
on.
Oh, a currant is a candle.
Candle. We've all eaten candles before, right?
I think this is cranberry, but I don't know. Let's see.
Try.
I feel like
What
my
the hell is this?
tongue is blown out from sour.
These taste a lot less fruity.
Oh, what's the second taste in here? This is cranberry.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No,
I don't think it's cranberry.
maybe not.
I think it's black currant. Just because I don't know what that is, and I don't know what this is.
I know they're like little hard berries, I think. Like they sometimes, I think it's a very German thing, actually. I couldn't tell you the taste.
I want to
Greg's
say
hiling when I said German.
I'm hiling. No one's done that reference today. Cranberry to me has like a sweet taste that plateaus halfway, then goes flat. If I had to define the range of a cranberry taste, and this taste did the same thing, but it just doesn't taste like necessarily cranberry.
It's definitely not raspberry. We know that.
Yeah.
So it's either cranberry or currant.
I want to say it's cranberry. Even the aftertaste is like.
Well, let's try the next one and see.
Okay.
Maybe that will make everything clear.
Okay. They have a stronger aftertaste, so this is potato bread.
Maybe that's
territory.
the natural.
This has got to be cranberry. This has got to be cranberry.
Yeah.
Or raspberry. Oh my God.
Or
No, this is raspberry.
Yeah, this is raspberry.
So we still don't know what the first one was.
Yeah, we don't.
yeah,
Well, the next one we will tell us.
This one's pretty juicy.
yeah, they have a bold taste.
Yeah,
like,
this one's nice.
that lingers.
They're natural tasting. They're kind of bitter like a raspberry is. I wouldn't want these.
Not based on these two. No.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, we still don't know. Was it a cranberry or a currant?
So this one is
Either currant or
or cranberry.
cranberry. Okay.
Here we
It's
go.
a lightish pinkish.
Mhm.
Smells sweeter.
This one tastes.
Oh, that's weird.
This has to be currant. This is not cranberry for sure.
I think so. I think the first one was cranberry.
Yeah. This is some other thing. I don't know.
Kind of tastes like I'm getting very subtle cucumber, maybe.
Yeah.
There's some type of veggie that I'm picking up.
It's like a sweet cucumber cranberry sort of thing.
Yeah.
Weird.
I think that was cranberry, but I don't know.
I'm going with currant.
Okay. All right.
I don't
That
know.
was hard.
All three of them I didn't really like.
Yeah.
though.
Me neither.
I mean, they were unique.
They do have a strong taste. If I liked those tastes, I would have really liked them because they like pack
Yeah.
a punch and it lingers too.
They
And
all tasted like things I would have eaten off of a Christmas tree.
Yeah, they do have a holiday
They do.
vibe to
Yeah.
them.
I'm getting Vermont postcard. I'm getting over the garden wall.
I'm getting a hint of a ornament shaped like walrus.
Is there a Connecticut in the room? Is there a new? I'm sensing a New England.
So now we have a lime greenish one. What
This
could
one is
be?
most likely Fuji apple.
Ooh,
Whoa,
that's my
baby.
favorite kind of apple. I ate one on the way here.
Oh, but it could also be Asian pear. So dang.
I threw that up on the way over
I
here.
drove over an Asian pear. All right,
Let's see if we can determine. And I guess we could have gone online to like get a thing, but most people aren't going to buy gummy bears and say, "Oh, let me see
Yeah.
exactly what flavor." They're just going to put it in their mouth and chew on it.
This is Asian pear.
Yeah, this is a pear. Parody nudge, right, guys?
As Shakespeare once said.
Yeah, it's a pear.
Yeah, it's a pear.
It's a pear int that it's pear.
It's
Yeah.
a Fuji and
Wait.
wait.
It's pear because I don't like it.
I like pears. I don't like that.
Yeah, I didn't like the Jelly Belly pear either, and they taste very
The
similar.
Jelly Belly pear was one of the worst things we've ever eaten. though.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pears are as Greg's pulling out Jelly Belly pears.
Pretty good, guys.
Bandage pear.
bandage.
So I have a half of what this orange one is. What could this
The
be?
orange one is either Alfonso, mango, blood
My
orange.
favorite Latin lover.
What if the first one was blood orange? Because blood orange is dark.
No, that didn't taste like
I think blood
orange,
oranges
though.
are citrusy though.
Okay.
That did not taste like it. Well, maybe. Let's find out.
Okay.
As with all of them, I'd say, well, the next one will let us know what we just ate.
This one's either blood orange or Alfonso mango.
Okay.
Star of the silver screen.
I took a lick to get some paper off of it, and I think I know which one it is.
Okay.
Tastes like Alfonso.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Alfonso Ribeira.
It's blood orange.
Yeah, this gotta be blood. This is almost like grapefruit.
This
Yeah.
tastes like old bandage blood orange.
This has gotta be blood orange.
Yeah, this is blood orange. That's a strong flavor.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I like
it's
it.
good.
I think of all the
This
these
is leading,
ultimates we've had.
leading the pack.
Yeah. That's really good.
Nice orange.
Their citrus is so good.
I know they nailed it.
Yeah.
They nailed it.
As a citrus guy, I'm like bowled over by these.
Yeah.
That's one of the citrus singers. So what do we have? Oh, that one's lit. Like my breath smells like orange now.
It's nice. Next was either going to be the Alfonso mango or
Rudolph Valentino.
queen pineapple.
Queen pineapple.
We also haven't eaten the Fuji apple yet.
Oh,
Right.
the Rat Kings might come for the queen pineapple though.
We've
So watch out.
reached the struggle again where all
Right.
three are similar colors and who knows.
Yeah.
More than similar colors, they're identical.
Yeah.
Identical colors. And I can't figure it out.
Maybe it's like a fly looking at it. They can
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah.
All right. So what are the options? This is either
it's gonna
Fuji
be-
apple, Alfonso mango.
Alfonso mango. Fuji apple or queen pineapple are the only ones.
Is there a chance that we'll all get different tastes?
There is a chance,
There-
maybe.
No, I don't think on this one.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna
Oh,
get
okay.
The,
The
next,
next two.
one.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
the next two definitely.
Okay.
I want to write some fan fiction of Alfonso mango getting together with queen pineapple.
Oh, yeah.
And like it's graphic.
Oh,
Like really graphic.
We'll put it in with some gum.
Yeah.
and sell it.
It's 40 pages, 2 is set up, 38 pages, graphic consummation of marriage. And then Pineapple Princess comes along.
They're consummating the marriage, the divorce.
Yeah.
They're consummating everything. They're consummating my marriage. All right, let's try this.
Alfonso mango.
What is that?
This is Alfonso mango.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
there
mango.
it is.
It takes a minute, but it's there.
These are
Kind
kind of a butt taste.
of like a vomity mango. No, you know what?
That's good.
This tastes like a mango.
It tastes like a dried mango.
Yeah.
It has a much more natural mango taste than the other mangoes because mango does have that kind of just tastes like a mango.
Like skin green taste.
Yeah,
I know
it
what you're
had
talking
that.
about.
You could taste someone didn't cut it right. There's a little bit of the skin on it.
Yeah.
These Ultimates get very liquidy. Almost, I wouldn't say like gusher level, but you hit a
Yeah.
point where it like the flow increases and then like the taste hits.
Well, for
like the-
increased flow, you can go to our new sponsor.
You can eat
new product.
Haribo.
for increased leakage.
Are you having increased flow where there used to be no flow?
Have you ruined a road trip with your family?
Okay, so what do we have left? We have queen pineapple
And Fuji apple. And I think the juiciness is attributed to the actual real fruit juice.
Oh,
Right.
right.
That would be
right,
my
right.
assumption.
So we could all have different things on this one. We have no
Yeah.
idea, but it should be one of those two.
And for the listener, we have backups because we weren't sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Always have backups
Always
on
have
this show.
backups. All right,
We
let's
weren't
see.
sure. Is this a grapefruit? You never know. Is this a grapefruit? Is this a watermelon?
I'm hoping we will do a good job distinguishing apple and pineapple.
Yeah.
But
Apple.
I got pineapple.
Yeah.
I for sure got queen pineapple.
I got pineapple. Mine
Yep.
is queen.
It even
All
has
hail.
all hail. It even has the prickly sensation.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
It's very good. This is probably better than the stock pineapple.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you think you have, Greg?
I think I have apple. It like kind of like when you guys kept saying pineapple, my brain was like pineapple. You taste pineapple, so no.
This is apple on a pine.
It's. I'm getting apple. I'm getting
Okay.
apple from what I tasted, and it's good. But
So now we just have to keep eating what we have till we get. This is like the Bean Boozled, which
Yeah.
is coming soon
Yeah.
next week, all over again. We just have to keep eating what we have left till we get the other one.
All right, let's try this
No,
last one.
You and I are looking for Fuji's.
We are looking for
You're looking
Fuji's.
for the pineapple.
okay, who's looking at you? Pineapple.
Oh, wow, this one was very rubbery.
I got pineapple again.
I think this is pineapple.
Did you get Fuji?
No, I got pineapple again. What if we got no Fuji apples?
And he got only Fuji apples?
Hi guys.
All right, I'm going again. Come
Okay.
on, Fuji. I got Fuji.
Yeah?
I got Fuji.
It tastes more like a red apple, right?
Yeah.
You can kind of get that mushiness. I think I got it too, but I'm not sure.
But then at the end, it tasted like pineapple.
It's got the tingly sensation.
I'm pretty sure that was a Fuji apple, though. Not great.
That's
like
how
it
I'm-
tasted like a not ripe apple.
Yeah, that's how I've been feeling. Like it's kind of an apple if I make myself think about it. It for sure isn't pineapple. And then I get to the end, it's kind of like it's got fizz. I'm like, well, maybe it is pineapple,
Yeah.
but it had to be like
Well,
a really
Fuji's erupting at the end.
the really muted pineapple. If that is the case, I'm eating my last gummy bear in case it's something else.
I can only eat 33 gummy bears. I couldn't possibly do
I can't put 34 away.
What if we messed up and there's 3 reds?
No, we definitely got those flavors. Let's count them all out again. Let's start from the beginning.
This just in.
There's a slightly brown one we didn't eat.
Hmm.
We missed the flavor. I got it right here. I'm bringing it to you.
But what could it possibly be?
We probably ate the Fuji apple and this is black currant. I don't know.
Or maybe that's the Fuji apple.
Yeah.
So now what we have is what we may have missed. We may have missed something.
Thank you very much.
So we are now trying what we think might be Fuji apple. Let's try this. Everyone ready to Fuji?
Maybe this is the current. These are very confusing.
Yeah.
I have no idea what this is. This is not a Fuji apple.
Yeah, I'm going to say this isn't Fuji apple, so maybe what we thought was black currant was Fuji apple.
I think we need a key here. They need to show us the gummy.
Yeah, that
and
one.
tell
These
us-
ones are too hard, but
Yeah.
because especially with the names of these
Yeah.
fruits, like these are not. I can't buy this at Ralph's.
I had to go to John's for this.
Yeah, these are the ultimate confusion. Is
Yeah.
what these are.
That's what the ultimate stands for. But I mean, all of those.
Yeah, the same. Blood orange I did like a lot.
Yeah, blood orange is really good, but they do citrus very well.
Yeah.
They do. Well, so now let's talk about, because Beto, you provided all of these.
Yeah.
Where'd you get all these and how much did they cost?
I got the sour ones at Target for like $4 something. And then the ultimate and the Albanese, I got them from CVS and they were like $4.50. So they're not cheap.
Not real. I mean, you do get a lot though.
You do.
Yeah.
You get 9 ounces of gummy bear.
9 ounces. I could have sworn it was 10. Yeah, but I guess it is the world's finest.
Yeah.
We'll see if we all agree with that.
Yeah.
But so now let's talk about our rating. Let's do our rating. Let's rate it out of 0 to 5 cavities, 5 being the greatest. We'll write it down so we don't influence in sinks. And we'll write down what our favorite was also. Tricky because we had so many.
Yeah.
And so many were similar.
My favorite is the 5 possible Fuji apples.
My favorite is pineapple and Fuji apple.
Fuji pineapple?
This one is a little hard for me.
It's hard when there's so many flavors to kind of.
exactly.
Do you balance it out? Do you go by the best? Do you go by the worst, which was pink grapefruit?
Yeah. You gotta meet somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Because I recognize how good the good ones are, but then the bad ones and the quantity of how many we just ate. I feel like I ate like 3 little bags of gummy bears.
I think we probably ate 9 ounces each of
Yeah.
these. So we'll start with me. That's me. Nobody please interrupt.
Please, I'm talking right now.
So, I mean, we all know I'm not a gummy boy.
No.
And even gummy bears aren't my favorite of the gummy things. I like a worm.
Yeah.
I like a nice
You're more of a worm boy?
I'm a worm boy. Watch me do it.
Oh, wow.
Wow, you got
look at
really
that.
good at that.
Dang.
Watch me split in half and mate with myself.
Wow, he
Put
did
that in a
it.
bazooka, Joe. I just consummated myself. I think they have the right gummy texture. I like how they're kind of natural seeming. They feel healthier than other, especially like Haribo, which feel almost like waxy.
Yeah.
Like it feels better for you. Most of the flavors didn't grab me that much because it's not really stuff. I don't know. It wasn't, it wasn't those like candy-esque flavors that aren't chocolate that I like you know, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think my favorite maybe was spicy mango because it was kind of different. If I was going with the regular kind, I think I'd pick cherry, but I give them overall a 2.3.
Wow.
Pretty low.
Pretty low.
I just
Pretty
don't
low.
like, and especially like now after eating 33 of them or whatever, I kind of feel
Anal leakage.
Overset.
I feel like warm in the seat.
I'm kind of wet.
I feel like my socks are wet and hot.
I kind of feel like there's like empty inside, you know?
I'm embarrassed but
In
relieved.
the bowels. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like I feel full and not satisfied. Like this doesn't satisfy me to eat a bunch of gummy bears.
Sure.
Okay.
And the flavors just didn't grab me that much. So,
Okay.
I mean, they weren't. If I were to eat gummy bears, I probably would eat these, but they're just not really my thing.
Yeah.
What about you, Greg?
I feel very similarly. 34 of them is a tall order.
Yeah.
But like that gave me such a good range because I had like some of the best candies I've ever had, some of the best flavors.
Yeah.
And the worst ones were just like, they weren't spit them out bad. They're just
No.
like, okay, well, that didn't really do anything because we had raised the bar so high with the top row. Like you were saying, the consistency, the texture is really good. Like I mean, I guess I just hold Black Forest gummy bears as like the gold standard. So like the fact that these didn't stray from that too far, and they also didn't try to outdo it. Like that, I guess it's just a good texture. And
Black Forest, also a place in Germany.
Oh wow,
The Schwarzwald.
The Fartswald?
Did you throw up there?
Yeah, the fart walls. Yeah.
I try to keep track of all the places you've thrown up before.
The Barfwald after I was done with it.
And like we're saying, the citrus is done really well. Like I'm up here struggling
humbled man.
humbled man, trying to figure out like, should I rate my top 3 of these? But if I had to pick, like, man, that pink grapefruit really knocked it out of the park for me. I'm gonna give this a 3.75.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the texture, excellent.
Too high.
The flavor of the original 12 is on par if it does not exceed Haichu and Jelly Belly. Like they did a really good job with the flavor representation.
I think they were more subtle than than Haichu and Jelly Belly.
I think a few of them were more subtle, maybe like 1 or 2, but like the mango and the blue raspberry, but most of them were pretty on point.
Yeah.
And I felt like when we started, the bar was going up. And up and up. And then when we got into the sour and the ultimate, it was confusing.
It kind of floundered,
Yeah, we were fatigued.
We're trying to frack each other.
But that being said, the sour grapefruit is in a league of its own. That was an excellent sour gummy bear.
Yeah.
This was a tough one for me because like with Greg, it's like the really good ones were excellent. And there were a handful of bad ones, but they weren't like throw them away bad.
Yeah.
They were just not living up to that standard that they created.
Certainly not world's best.
I mean, it's definitely up there. It's hard
But the bad ones were not world's best.
The bad ones, the bad ones were not world's best. But they make a strong case for we are world's best. We would obviously need to do some sugar showdowns.
Yeah.
We are the world's best.
Let's remember that Haichu and Jelly Belly also had a lot of fumbles too. Like they did
I
not
don't remember that.
Why would that ever be? So like saying you don't want to take points away from Albanese gummy bears just because like, well, Haichu does and so does Jelly Belly. Like they also had flavors. Where this kind of sucks.
I would hazard to say that the lows of Haichu and Jelly Belly were much lower than the lows.
Yes, I would agree with that statement.
Yeah,
and I might even make the argument that the high of Albanese is better than the high of Jelly Belly.
I wouldn't say that, but you just love grapefruit so much.
It's really good.
Or watermelon.
So when I kind of thought of this, I was just thinking of the original 12 because I think this is what most people are going to eat.
Yeah. Right.
And I finally did.
Oh my God.
What?
A 4.0.
Wow.
Their anuses are leaking. Oh no, the drip it's intensifying.
I think they deserved it.
Yeah.
The attention to detail on the gummy is there.
They look nice.
The colors are there. The flavors are there. I think they did it. I think they deserve this 4.
Yeah. They've earned it. You're right.
I mean, I guess if I were a gummy bear boy, I guess this is what I would probably go with, or maybe Black Forest.
Right.
Yet to be decided.
Yeah, we gotta.
But the thing with Black Forest, that's like my traditional go-to standard. But also, like as far as I know, they don't venture from their like 4 or 5 flavors. Like here they are doing a Jelly Belly thing with the same consistency as a Black Forest.
Yeah, they have Hansel flavor, Gretel flavor,
German chocolate cake. Other German references.
Cuckoo clock,
which is another thing I struggled with. If you get your core down and then venture out and make and flop it, is that really a negative, a stain on you?
I do not.
I don't think so.
No, you took the swing. I respect the swing so much, even if it's a strikeout.
No, I think if you make one mistake, you're done.
And we're going to remember the mistake more than anything else you've ever done. So yeah.
That's a cancelable offense if you make one bad flavor.
I think you holding out a 4 until now really puts emphasis on how good these are.
They're really good. And I don't know if I said it, but my favorite was the sour grapefruit.
Yeah.
My second runner-up was the normal lemon.
Yeah. Oh my God, interesting. Normal lemon even.
So you're looking for citrus in this.
I don't know if I went in looking for citrus. They just fucking delivered citrus. And I was like, I can't deny it.
Well, that's what the delivery guy said.
They brought me a grapefruit and a lemon. And
they did.
They made me eat it, but I liked it.
I guess I was looking for sweeter, fruitier things, and that's not really where they delivered that much for me on this.
I think that the sweetest one was the cherry, like right up top. Like that was a really good.
Yeah, that's why of the non-spice that was my runner-up was the cherry because that one was the most. I think what I was looking for.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna get pink grapefruit from Black Forest. You're not gonna get blue raspberry. You know, they're venturing.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah,
They
I agree.
are, but stay in your lane.
Oh my God.
Your world's best, not universe's best. So now, would you be excited to get a little baggie of this on Halloween? We'll start with me. Yeah. Like if I got a little baggie of Haribo, no.
Yeah.
But this, yeah.
It's weird. I always hesitate with Haribo gummy bears. Like if I got like free
They
ones
hurt your teeth.
because they hurt my teeth because I have a big hole in my mouth and I can't close it. Anal leakage.
That's
Yeah.
that's for sure. You got a hole in the head, am I right?
Hey, all your holes are a problem right now. But yeah. Oh, you asked me, right?
I wasn't even talking to you.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that's right. I was riffing on a Haribo. Yeah.
Would you be now I'm asking you, would you be excited
To get Haribo? No.
to get anal leakage on Halloween?
And ruined by Dorothy costume?
That's why you don't wear underwear in your Dorothy costume.
Yeah, I'd be very excited. As long as there was not 34 of them, I'd be very excited to eat these on Halloween. And I could space them out and they could be Thanksgiving candy too. But yeah, no, these are top-notch gummy bears. Top-notch candy to get on Halloween.
What about you?
I feel
think
like
we know Mr.
Yeah,
Four.
I would definitely be excited. I feel like my MO of trying a billion flavors really shot us in the foot with this one. Because imagine if we only tried these.
Oh, yeah.
I think everyone's score would slightly increase.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, they overstayed their welcome. It was, it's Bill Cosby's career.
Yeah.
Yeah, same crimes and everything. Here's the thing, though, because we tried so many. If I'm walking by the Albanese in a store and it's a new try, like it's like tropical,
Always savory.
yeah, Albanese after dark or whatever, I would I'd be very curious because we tried so
Albanese consummation flavors.
many. We finally did it. I would be very interested if I found like a fourth bag
Yeah.
with a new try because we tried so many. Well, I might as well try these fourth bag because I tried all the other
Yeah,
ones. That
yeah.
maybe this is where they've landed.
You've got a stake in the game now.
Taking the game. I have a hard opinions now.
I'd eat them if given them. I don't think I'd buy them because I just don't
Even
buy,
OG12?
I just don't buy gummy bears.
Okay.
It's not
Yeah,
what I
no,
buy.
that's fair. Yeah.
I wait for you to buy them for me.
But most of the time, you enjoy those gummy sweet things.
I
more
normally
than you
do.
Think. I was surprised that this was not an instance of that.
This didn't wow me as much as High Chew did.
Okay.
I think that's more, maybe it's a texture thing, but that kind of got me a lot more than these did.
Because you're a sweet boy. You like sweet boy things.
I like sweets. I like kisses. I like beef and hot dogs. That song I always sing that I don't even know the lyrics to. So now before we get into our game, we do have a pre-game, a plug.
free show plug. I think I hit a bear with my car. I gotta put it in the truck.
Yogi?
Hey,
Boo boo? Hey, boo boo.
why aren't you moving?
And that's the saddest scene we've ever reenacted. So how about this for our pre-game plug? Let us know on Instagram at Candy is Dandy Pod or in a review on Apple Podcast which name of our new segment do you
Can
like
we
best?
review the names, please?
It's either Impulse or Thin Pulse or Rapper's Delight or It Ain't Right. So let us know, Instagram at Candy is Dandy Pod or in a review on Apple Podcasts. Help us vote. Help us decide what the best title is for our new segment.
Yes.
So
Thank
now,
you.
let's get into our game, but a little, not so much a game. I'll call this game Q&A and on.
Uh-oh.
It's a...
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah. It's a thinker.
So did you think Bill Clinton did it? This is just, we've had a smattering of questions that people have asked over the months, years.
How do you get these questions usually?
Some people have emailed them. Some have been in reviews on Apple Podcasts. Some have been on Instagram or whatever. Or some
Most of them, why do you guys suck?
Yeah. We don't have an answer for that.
How is this still on?
Yeah. We also don't have an answer for that either.
How do I turn it off? So just questions people ask. So this one is from Dr. Shiloh of the LA Not So
Dr.
Confidential
Shiloh.
podcast.
Say the name of the podcast again. I talked over it.
LA Not So Confidential. You want to talk over that too? Huh? You want to talk about it? I've had 33 gummy bears, Greg.
I'm sorry.
Hey, boo-boo. I'm going to give you a boo-boo. Hey, boo-boo. So she asks, I need to know who the man in the top hat is in your pod art. So in our logo, we have there's the R3 heads.
Yeah.
And then there is, which is the Hydra's TV show, R3 heads. And then there is a gumball man with like a top hat that Eric Martinez had drawn.
He's like the Monopoly man of gum.
Yeah.
Eric said he was just a character he created, but I thought it was weird though that when we did the AI images of the description of our show, they kept adding a fourth person. So maybe there is some sort of fourth spirit around that we're not, and it's not Ringo.
It's the newsboy.
It's the newsboy. That's exactly what he looks like.
Yes.
He's 7 and he wears a top hat and a monocle. So I guess that's who that is. That's the newsboy.
Newsboy.
Who would have thought?
What's the Monopoly man's name? Something Moneybags?
Oh,
Rich Uncle Pennybags, I think.
Yeah, we got to come up with something, but candy.
Yeah.
well,
Poor grand uncle
chewed gum.
Quarter sack. Poor grand uncle quarter sack.
or
No or on this one.
Sugar sack.
Sugar
sack is good. I like sugar sack.
Big Daddy Sugar Sack.
ABC chewing gums worth.
ABC
Already
chewing
been
gum,
chewed.
Already been chewed. Chewing gums worth. We'll workshop this as well. We'll ask AI what it should be called. So this next one is actually from Twitter, which I haven't looked on in a long time.
Oh, you mean
how
X?
dare you?
X.
X.
This one is from, it's Anna. I'm certainly not pronouncing her last name right. Orzacowicz.
Okay.
This was asked a long time ago. This was pre-Elon Musk taking over Twitter. X. What's the best place to get vintage candy that's not specifically a vintage candy store? The 99-cent store seems pretty decent. I'm going to say Joann's.
Yeah.
And also Rite Aid has a lot of things you wouldn't expect. Those two places are surprising what they have to offer there.
I picked up my candy from Rite Aid this week, and their section is pretty vast.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Like they have old stuff, at least at the one near me. They have like look bars.
Yeah.
Look.
Rocket Fizz too also has, like, they have vintage candy, but they also have like regular candies too.
But that's a candy store.
Oh,
But she did
She
say
doesn't want a
specifically
vintage candy store.
vintage candy store. But that,
CVS is always stocked. You're surprised how much stuff you find at CVS.
yeah.
I think Rite Aid has a better selection than
I think the candy aisle there is bigger.
But at Rite Aid, where I see the most interesting stuff is under the register when I'm robbing them.
Oh, yeah.
At the impulse or Thimpulse section, that tends to have a lot of things that you would not expect. So.
Yeah.
Target is nothing to laugh at. They got a
They have
pretty decent candy aisle.
I've been disappointed a lot. Like, I remember when we were looking for Butterfingers, like Target would not carry Butterfinger. They would not lay a finger on what I wanted.
They respect the Simpsons too much.
So now we have just one more question. This is from our pal Greased Weasel.
Oh, hey, Greased
on
Weasel.
Instagram. He's a LA Meekly listener as well. He's down in New Zealand.
Wow, the Kiwis.
Oh, it's such a good flavor. I would like sour Greased Weasel. Is a Snickers referred to here as a chocolate bar or a candy bar?
Snickers is a chocolate bar.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Candy bar.
I would say chocolate bar too, yeah.
I also see a chocolate bar. When someone says,
Candy.
it's hard.
What is a candy
But what
bar?
is a candy bar? Like,
I kind of feel like a candy bar maybe is like a look bar, which is chocolate, but it's not
chocolate isn't
primarily
dominant.
chocolate.
I
But
guess
then a
so.
Snickers also maybe isn't primarily chocolate.
serious question. Do we have candy bars?
When I think of a candy bar, the term candy bar, I think of like Bart Simpson, not a Butterfinger, but like eating. I have an image of him like a really stretchy, messy thing, and he's like rubbing the wrapper on his face.
So like a Laffy Taffy.
No.
What if? Okay.
Like it's kind of chocolatey, but not like a look bar, really. It feels like a candy bar.
But isn't that
to
just
me.
taffy?
Yeah.
It's chocolate
So
covered.
if a look bar is a candy bar, then Laffy Taffy is a candy bar.
Well, Laffy Taffy is just taffy.
So is a look bar. I thought we just...
May I introduce an
But
idea?
it's chocolate covered. But chocolate isn't a candy bar. But it is chocolate covered.
What if World's Finest is a chocolate bar because it's almost all
I
chocolate?
thought you were thinking of Albanese World's
No.
Finest.
That's World's Best. World's Finest. Or like a Hershey bar
And things
or
with stuff in it is a
candy bar. But if it's just primarily chocolate with additions, it's a chocolate bar. Like if it's a Hershey's,
That's a chocolate.
What would you call a Three Musketeers then?
Candy bar.
bar.
Because
Really?
it's chocolate plus.
Yeah.
Is that what we're saying?
What would you call a Butterfinger?
Candy
bar.
All right, I thought I could trick you.
No, Chocolate Plus.
Yeah.
Chocolate Plus World Market. Okay, so if that's the definition we're going with, I just don't know if gutturally that's what I would call it.
I feel like colloquially, we don't call stuff candy bars here.
Not really.
It's a chocolate bar because there's chocolate on it and it's in the shape of a bar.
And maybe that's just a California or Los Angeles thing. Because we're all Valley boys here.
We're all sons of the Pacific.
So it could be a regional thing that we are not
daughters of the New Republic.
aware of.
Yeah. I also I call things candy.
The group, it all falls into the group candy.
Yeah.
And then in the candy group, you have chocolate bars.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so if we're going with just a hunk of chocolate as a chocolate bar.
I think that's our technical answer. But I think the real answer for me is it's a chocolate bar.
Chocolate bar.
I don't go around calling that's a candy bar and that's a candy bar. A candy bar is a concept.
Yeah, exactly. I would call a candy bar a lollipop.
I just take my label maker to the supermarket and I stamp it candy maker, candy bar, chocolate bar, candy
chocolate bar,
chocolate
dive bar, chocolate bar, candy bar, dive bar.
And then I also have tattooed on my left knuckles, chocolate bar. Well, it's actually just chocolate. Right says candy, and across my forehead it says bar.
Yeah.
So as I do pull-ups on the bar, it is a lot of layers.
There's a lot of layers. You also
much
have,
like a Butterfinger.
Unintentional
layers. You also have 16 letters on your, or 16,
16 fingers on my
your
left hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? I drank a bunch of fluid from Fukushima. So those are a few questions we have answered.
Thank you for asking questions.
Yeah.
Please keep asking
questions. And that's our gummy bear Albanese. Didn't even have to go to Albania for this one. So next week we have a horrific episode finally coming out. We recorded a long time ago. Get ready for that.
I'm terrified to listen to it again.
Bonus.
Man.
Experience the trauma secondhand.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So enjoy the trauma that's coming. You'll enjoy it very much. I got it first. Okay, I have to use Barry.
Have a wonderful day. Or
go to hell. Now. He's making gestures because his anus is leaking right now.
Yeah. I'm using my entire energy to squeeze my butt shut to keep the leakage.
And that's why they call him Greg Butt Shut Gonzalez.
Butt shut.